The internet has made it easy and convenient to purchase products, pay bills, make investments, and join clubs and organizations from the privacy of your own home. Unfortunately, the internet has also made it easy for con artists to take advantage of people. Knowing how crooks operate can help you take the necessary precautions to avoid internet frauds and scams. Just about anyone can fall prey to a fraud or scam, but teens are easy prey because they are young and inexperienced. But often it's parents and guardians who have the financial resources that the scam artists are after. That's why it's important to protect yourself and educate young people about internet scams and frauds. Think you can identify an online fraud or scam? There are many different ways con artists operate on the web. Try this exercise to test your knowledge and then click Next to continue. Were you able to catch all of the sneaky emails? Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Educating yourself and your teens on the different types of frauds and scams is the first step to protecting yourselves. So we've listed some of the more common types of online fraud here. One of the most common crimes, identity theft, occurs when thieves use your personal and financial information to get credit, make purchases, or even access your bank account. Unfortunately, teens can be victims of identity theft even though they may not have checking accounts or credit cards. All a con artist needs is their name, address, and social security number. Think about it. Their credit can be ruined before they even get to use it. One technique, called phishing, occurs when a thief asks someone to verify or update account information via email. The email appears to be sent from a real business, such as a bank. The message may ask you to supply your username, PINs, password, credit card number, social security number, or bank account information. But financial institutions will not ask you to provide personal information via email. Don't take the bait. Sometimes thieves use advertising spam or pop-up ads to commit theft. These ads can be especially attractive to teens since they often mention free stuff. Warn teens that these ads can be a scam to get personal information such as passwords or social security numbers. They can even load viruses onto their computers. Here are some tips for staying safe. We've looked at how crooks use the internet to commit theft. Do you think you can identify some of the techniques they use to steal your personal information? Internet auction fraud is another problem. Crooks put up an item for bid in an online auction. After you win the item, the seller either fails to deliver it, sells the item for an inflated price, or sells an item that was purchased with a stolen ID and credit card number. Teens can easily fall victim to this fraud, especially if they think they're getting a good deal. Make sure they know to get an adult's permission before buying anything online. With online pharmacy fraud, users are asked to pay a membership fee to an online pharmacy for the purpose of purchasing drugs at a lower price without a prescription. After paying the fee, the user never hears from the company again. Similarly, con artists use this same tactic to entice teens, as well as adults, into joining clubs or other organizations for a fee. Unfortunately, the user never receives the benefits promised. Any offense resulting in financial loss is considered financial fraud. There are tons of crooks out there who are quite savvy in finding ways to rob you of your money. Teens can be especially gullible to many of these scams, especially if they think they can make some quick money. Listed here are some of the types of financial fraud that are out there. In the cross-border schemes, you might receive an email from someone in a foreign country who says you won a lottery and just need to pay taxes to receive the money. But it's illegal to enter or win foreign lotteries. Or someone from another country offers you a cut of a mysterious inheritance, but asks for money from you for insurance costs, or for your bank account numbers and personal information so they can deliver it to you. In the romance scheme, a person met in a chat room professes his or her love soon after the first meeting, and then begins to complain of money problems. They may ask assistance in cashing some checks, or for help in paying for and shipping items. In both situations, you end up losing money and never hear from the person again. Teens with low self-esteem are prone to fall for these scams, especially if the con artist makes them feel special and loved. Do you think you have a handle on financial fraud scams? Take a moment to test yourself. When you're ready, click Next to learn more. Some financial frauds offer scholarships to help out with school, and then don't deliver or have ridiculous terms. Be sure teens check out any scholarships they apply for to ensure they're legitimate. They can check with their schools and reputable organizations for scholarships. Colleges will have lists of scholarships available through their financial aid offices. Other financial frauds offer to help you pay off debt or build credit. In an advanced fee scheme, crooks ask you to pay a fee up front, and they will guarantee you a loan or a credit card. Warn teens to watch out for these scams when it comes time to apply for student loans or even get a credit card. Teens should know that this is not how legitimate financial institutes work, and they should be cautious when anyone asks for an upfront fee. There are also charity frauds, where con artists use emails or websites to collect donations for bogus causes. Tell teens to check out any charity they are not familiar with. Teach teens to also be cautious of the emails and websites that promise non-existent, high-paying, work-at-home jobs for a fee. These are always attractive to teens looking for a quick and easy way to make money. We just covered several kinds of investment frauds. Do you think you can recognize each one? There are many other ways crooks use the internet to steal money. The sites listed here provide a more in-depth listing of the various types of frauds and scams, as well as how to avoid them. To ensure teens don't give away personal data to a crook, tell them to always be sure to contact businesses directly that have emailed them for information, either by phone or in person. Warn them about calling the number on the website, because the person on the other line may be in on the fraud too. Check out these websites for help on what to do if you have been scammed, or if you want to report a scam. Scammers will target anyone who will trust them, and since teens can be very naive, they are a prime target. Do your best to make teens aware of the risks to them and their families, and take precautions, such as setting up firewalls and running antivirus software. As the saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Here are some real-life examples of how the concepts discussed in this lesson could be used in a classroom, either as a teaching tool or an administrative aid.